Hello, good morning, and welcome to Intention Tuesday. I am Kimberly Crawford, your AM host, and I'm so happy for you to have chosen to take a few minutes out of your day to activate your self care and to join us and meditate. My goodness, we are already on intention number 43. And I get very, I guess, nostalgic when we get up into the 40s, thinking that we have gone through so much together in this season that we've spent um, developing our emotional resilience through these activities and learning these different tools to better have a sense of self, to expand not only our awareness but our accountability and how we action and act in this world. And honestly, I find it to be such a blessing to share all of this with you. Hey, good morning, Jill. And I just want you to know that this experience just has really just deepened the meaning of what it is to be human, or a spirit having a human experience. And this experience has been doubly blessed by spending every Tuesday morning live with you guys. So with that being said, I'd like you to just slowly move your body. Let's just make sure we're actually in there, right? We are all connected in sacred space, and really begin to feel the tips of your fingers, right? Feel your toes wiggling in your shoes, sitting up straight. Begin to take a nice deep breath in. And gently blow it out. While you're settling into the seat of your soul, again, know that we've activated our awareness of sacred space, right? Because in reality, we are always nestled within it. Take another nice deep breath in. I've called a deepening awareness of God Source, the angels and ancestors, and the non-physical beings that have been here with us along our journey of Intention Tuesday, helping us through our path of spiritual awareness and expansion, asking them to hold our hearts today as we explore their depths and to deepen our trust within ourselves and within the link that we have to the greater good and the one that is bigger than any one of us. Continue to take your deep breath in. At this point, you know to call yourself back from the past and the future, fully dedicating yourself to this moment, casting all your intentions to the beingness within this time and space. Feeling your feet firmly rooted on the floor, feeling anchored and safe and secure and steady. You feel the awareness of that bridge between heaven and earth, in which you always are. Feeling that cord that is attached to the sun, feeling that instant vibrancy and vitality that courses through you every time you focus upon that beautiful connection that we have to the celestial. And then you bring your awareness down to your feet, and you feel the roots that we have entwined with Mother Earth, following those roots down to her center as she offers up her nourishment her grounding love, her capacity to turn our overwhelm and too muchness into the compost of possibility, right? You feel in your body better? Fantastic. Okay, so as you're probably hearing on the news, there's a lot of talk about the increase of the respiratory illness and our lungs possibly being compromised over the next few weeks or months. And one of the things that, Jill has taught me and Chinese medicine has taught me is that lungs that can hold our grief. And this is a perfect time to nourish your heart and nourish your lungs, right? And really give them the space to talk to you. Allow yourself time to process and to hold them with care and compassion. And so that is one of the ways that we can help increase our vitality. Well, speaking of vitality, we're going to dive into intention number 43, and it's called trusting your heart. And this is something that I think all of my inner circle has been going through lately, and each one of us in our own different variations. And it's been an interesting ride when I'll speak for me personally, I feel like I have cultivated a deep connection with my infinite self, and I really trust and lean on those messages, the feedback that I get from my intuition, from the downloads, and there are times when that is not available, and it feels very stark, and like there's instantly no training wheels, and you're out there in this abyss trying to navigate that darkness, and it can be daunting. So this is about trusting our hearts and trusting that we know the way. Okay. Chris Ann, author and oracle deck designer, has a great quote, and she writes, "Even in your blindness, you already know the way forward." So why did I pick this quote? Why now? Well, there are seasons in our lives when, despite the work to be more clear and more present, more connected to spirit and divinely led, our intuition seems to be on vacation. There's no intuitive golden breadcrumbs to follow or divine downloads to help us make the better choice. It's just us in this hazy, gray, convoluted moment with a decision to make. And it's easy to trust when we are spoon-fed our answers, right, and given guidance like satisfied little birds tucked in our warm and cozy nests. Yet in this amazing experience-driven life here at EarthSchool, and unlike traditional education, the tests come before the lessons. You notice that? That we go through these tests, and then only through hindsight, and as we tease out what that experience was, we find that nugget, we find that lesson to better define ourselves and deepen our awareness. In the end, we have learned that all choices eventually lead up. Some of those decisions take a terrifying drop down into the deep dark, but eventually the path makes a U-turn, and the course pulls you back up, back into the light, and back closer to the divine. So, why is it when our intention and our intuition is on holiday, and it feels like it's just us, there's no spirit squad or divine guidance, not an angel feather, white butterfly, or shiny dime to be found, why do we not trust in the lessons that we have learned? If we were open to receiving, have we not gotten what we needed to do the work we were sent here to do? Have we not received or released the people in our life when it was time for them to walk into or out of our journey? If you feel you are living through a moment of being tested and are under the illusion that you are alone, trust yourself. Trust the moment and choose. Listen to your heart and take conscious action for your greatest good and those around you. Because even in the darkest of the dark, the heart can always feel its way towards the light. Okay, mantra number 43. I trust my heart. My heart is infinitely in tune with the light of the divine. In a state of love, I take conscious action. And again, like last week, when there were, these 3 mantras, if you feel like you can only tackle one today, that's perfect. If you feel you can do all 3 and you're able to expand into that, then I encourage you to do so. But again, this is your experience, and you know what your soul needs to strengthen its alignment. So I encourage you to follow your heart and do what it's calling you to do. With that being said, I am going to, hi everyone, good morning Ceci. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm going to start the timer and we are going to begin our practice. Again, mantra number 43 is I trust my heart. My heart is infinitely in tune with the light of the divine. In a state of love, I take conscious action. Just begin to really relax into the wholeness that is you. And as you drop your shoulders and take those soft, deep breaths, you're able to unfold little by little and expand into this moment, knowing you are safe and held. And when it comes to the word trust, what does that bring up? Where do you feel that activated in your body? Do you feel a pang in your chest? Or is there a little bit of nervousness in your stomach that comes up? Do you feel trust is even a word that resonates inside of you? Or is that just for other people? Well, if you do find that the word trust is having a hard time finding a seat within your soul, you can offer yourself to trust the moment and start there. Oftentimes, we may not realize it, but the moment offers everything we need to get to the next one. We have animation, we have breath, we have awareness. Whether or not we know it, we have connection. We are among the all there isness. We are the all there isness. And if you break down the word trust, tucked in the middle is us, right? At the end of the day, that's what it's about, is us. Me being a mirror for you, you being a mirror for me, to reflect each other's light and grace. And sometimes our minds get the better of us. All of that overthinking and swirling and spinning. And when we focus on that aspect, on the overthinking, that will cause us to be pushed further away. We fall deeper into that hazy unknown and fall out of resonance with peace. So, in order to regain our peace, we pivot away from the overthinking and look towards the light within our heart. And we ask our heart, let me see this moment exactly as it is, without judgment or distortion. And allow our hearts space to speak freely. I trust my heart. My heart is infinitely in tune with the light of the divine. In a state of love, I take conscious action. You know, action is a big part of this equation. Because as we give our hearts the platform, the attention to speak, and let it be heard, we then must act, right? We must move out and follow directions. And when we know the truth, when we've been offered through our internal wisdom, our knowing, and we don't act, it causes suffering. We split because we know the way has been shown to us, right? The divine step forward. We know what's good for us and for the greater good of all. And that next action step will cause us to rise and expand our light. And when we decide to turn away from our heart's wisdom, and you have your soul pulling you up, and your ego wanting to be safe, wanting to have control, is turning away from that love and grace and guidance, it causes suffering because you're split. So today, we choose to rest in our trust, trusting that the universe is serving our highest good, trusting in the knowledge that we are the one within the many, we are the many within the one. I trust my heart. My heart is infinitely in tune with the light of the divine. In a state of love, I take conscious action. In our last minute and 30 seconds here, we hold our hearts in appreciation and know that this mantra is one to come back to over and over, to listen to the words and the wisdom of our heart. Just allow yourself to fill up with that appreciation for your heart. How does it feel? What is the reaction of your heart when you say, I trust you? I see the light in you. I see the light in us. I will act for you. Allow that love and grace to fill every cell of your body and overflow. And in these last 30 seconds, I ask that you hold on to this feeling, this vibration that is flowing with ease throughout your body, this expansion and unfolding. Hold on to it while you call yourself back into your physical body. And as you get back into your vessel, wiggle your fingers and your toes. And take a nice deep breath. I don't know about you, but that felt like 30 seconds. Holy mackerel. That seemed to fly by. My goodness. How are you guys feeling after that? Hopefully refreshed. And no, this is a mantra, like the others, that will deepen every day you activate it. So I encourage you to join Jill tonight and practice it again before you go to bed. I encourage you to wake up tomorrow morning and revisit this mantra. Maybe print this one out and put it by your desk. I trust my heart. My heart is infinitely in tune with the light of the divine. In a state of love, I take conscious action. Know that you know the answers. It's wonderful to get validation from oracle cards or coins or seeing the butterflies and hummingbirds to validate our way. And it's integral for me to have that link with my spirit squad and to be able to have that relationship and feedback. But know that in the moments of testing, when I feel as if, or under the illusion that I'm alone, I still know my way through the dark, as long as I follow my heart. Okay, you guys, I send you my deepest appreciation for being here today. It's one of the highlights of my week. I adore you. I'm sending you ease and grace. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye, everyone.